Hello guys, we are here on Gyochi's channel, that
Yes.
is this fella over here.
Hi.
And we had a regional of the Final Fantasy trading card game yesterday in our local store. And what did you play and what's your final score?
I played Mono Earth. My final score out of the Swiss round was 4-2. I made up top 8 as 5th place. I lost in my top 8 match against Yunariko Pain, Mill, Baltier, Tempo, Deck,
Combo.
.deck combo. And yeah,
Speed,
I was
tempo.
Speed, tempo, whatever. And yeah, I was totally tempoed out of the game. I was never able to get into game, and I lost pretty straight 2-0.
Okay.
Yes.
So we played a
Then-
pretty solid deck, right?
Shut up, really. So I chose Mono Earth because
You roll the dice.
yes, I roll a dice, and yeah, the story behind that is I built up a water, fire, whatever good stuff deck like Yuna H, Minwu, Belias, and stuff like that, and I wanted to play that one. But the evening before that, before the regional played out, we had a test session, and
You got utterly destroyed.
utterly destroyed is not even close to what happened. I lost like every single game. I played Yunariko Pain, I got 3-0'd. I played Mono Earth, I got 2-0'd. I played
Mono Fire.
Mono Fire, I got 2-0'd. I played a different deck, I got 2-0'd. I played this guy and I almost lost.
And I still don't know
That-
which deck I'm playing.
Yeah, but I only won to him because he deck outed. So I made some changes and the next morning, and then the deck was way better. I played it before the event and I won every single game, but then I was frightened and I decided to go with this one.
Because you roll the dice.
Yes, I rolled the dice and
You
actually, yeah, I actually decided to go this one, and I was like, only if fate tells me otherwise, I'm going to play my fire one deck.
And you told me you did that deck building at a very reasonable time.
Yes, at 5
5
or more,
o'clock.
5 a.m. at the morning. So, yeah. So now to the deck.
Okay.
So my deck profile is pretty straightforward. It's 3 Legend Vincent and 2 Promo Vincents.
Only 2?
Yes, only 2. I decided to run 5 Vincents because that one is obviously the strongest Vincent in the game at the moment. It doesn't break from Odin.
I'm just gonna nod with the camera.
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't break from Odin. It doesn't break from Idea. You have to deal damage to break it, and especially Idea and Odin are just like omnipresent at the moment. And I wanted to go with 2 more Vincents because I played Jesse twice, and I can search out always to have the option to use the limit break. Especially this one is stronger at the moment. But I think it is pretty important to have Brave and First Strike and a huge power boost on the board.
Yeah, the Promo
Are
Vincent
these-
also not bad on the field, so...
Yes.
Are these non-foil?
No, they are foil actually. The deck is completely foiled out. So
Yeah.
then I decided to run the Cloud Engine, the Light Cloud Engine, with 4 clouds. Not 3, like most of the time it is seen. I was the only Light Cloud player in the top 8. I ran this one because I really like the option to search him with Jesse, and I think Cloud has some kind of an advantage over Warrior of Light, where Cloud just breaks the forward straight, and Warrior of Light has to deal damage, and you can reduce power, you can buff him up, of course, but you can reduce power, you have the situation where Cloud does the trade and Warrior of Light does not. And sometimes you just need to get rid of big powerhouses, so I decided for him. And yeah, the Fire Cloud is just in order to make sure that I can discard or that I can search something with Jesse when I have the Vincents out or something, which I can discard.
So basically what you're saying is, like
And-
every summon can counter Warrior of Light, save Titan, but
Yeah.
Cloud can only be countered by Titan.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
an important thing is when you try to break something with Cloud, and you use a Golem in order to save your forward, Golem does the job most of the times when War of Light's effect activates. Golem does not save from Cloud, and against Titan it doesn't matter, but Golem is like, everyone is playing an Earth Splash at the moment, and you often see 3 Titan 2 Golem or 3 Titan 3 Golem, and I think that is an important fact.
Yeah, also Cecil can be broken by Cloud,
Yes,
and Minwu doesn't block
just
Cloud.
because it's a straight break.
Yep.
Then I have triple Rydia. I think it's Rydia in English. I don't have to say anything about Rydia. It's just AoE damage, good against the Golbas matchup. Good because we are playing mono Earth and only those are not Earth. Pretty straight. Triple Seraphy. Seraphy is just like one of the most powerful cards in the deck. Amazing turn 1. And another reason why I decided to go with this ratio, because you can just set up your board, set up your play, and you can get into the situation where you say, okay, I'm just going into Seraphy, and it doesn't matter what you pick. I pick my Cloud, I pick Vincent, I pick Rydia, and I simply do not care what you do, because I advance my board state even further. And then something that isn't that common, it's double Ingus. Ingus just lets me play another standard unit of 2 or less when he's played, and it does not restrict. It is not restricted to forwards. So you can of course play the backups, but also the forwards. And for Ingus, I put him out now, is a single forward monk, because I think the option or the opportunity to play Ingus with monk first turn against aggro, against whatever, or you just started that way, is a pretty huge threat to deal with, because you have to play a forward, and it is pretty common to just play 1 or 2 backups in turn 1 and then pass. But if you do that, you can just get straight 2 damage in your face, and that is a lot. Especially when we thought that damage dealt is like tiebreaker 1. Yeah. And then triple Dilita. Pretty standard.
Nothing to say, right?
Nothing to say about that. Important with Grauban, important with Jesse and stuff like that. Double Guy, because I was pretty frightened of ice matchups and everything that can dull. He can't be dulled, so yeah.
Yeah, wins the ice matchup alone, right?
Yes. Single Yang.
Yeah.
I think Lee Sin in the Sexy Boxer Shots is a pretty decent card when you play 5 or I think 4 monks at the moment. That is pretty decent. He gets Brave, he gets 2000 attack for 2 CP, that's pretty huge. And I wanted some kind of early game, so I decided for Yang. I could have opted into a second monk, but I wanted a Yang.
They say a guy with these shorts has a 10 out of 10 chance to steal a girlfriend.
Yes, absolutely.
Also, monks with mustache.
Yes.
Mustache.
And then, which...
Why is he even here?
I don't
Please.
know. And then, and then a thing I definitely would change, that is only 1 Gebrandt. Yeah, the card itself is pretty decent. Okay. Let's be honest. It's fantastic. His cost reduced for 1 for every damage you took, and since you play a slow-paced deck, it is just amazing how often this guy came and was like, okay, I have 5 damage, 2 CP Gebrandt, and every forward gets Brave when you're at 6 damage. I would definitely bump them up to 2 or maybe even 3. So then triple Rauban, absolutely standard, especially with Dilita, deals damage, nothing to add. Triple Monk, Opus 2, far superior to the Opus 1 Monk, because he gives Brave 1000 damage, 1000 power more compared to Monk, and is a bit more expensive, and he's cuter, let's be honest. This guy looks epic compared to the other monk who's just like, okay, drawn like this style, and he looks like a I don't know, if you play Diablo, he's like Diablo 3 tier whatever armor set, and this guy is like starter deck armor.
Yeah, I mean, this is from an MMO, right? And this is from a Game Boy Advance game.
Yes,
so obviously
yes.
this has the superior graphics.
Those are both female monks, by the way.
Yes.
So not quite guys.
Yes, whatever. Triple Anacross, boosters, absolutely important. You always want to have the boosters, so 3. Double Tama, people like 3, I like 2. Some people cut it entirely. I think Tama is pretty important.
Yep.
I will tell you guys in a few minutes. I won my matchup against the winner of the tournament because of Tama.
Because he has
I
an EX burst.
Yeah, because I can flash in stuff, and I will tell you guys soon. Double Machinist for Ingus, and the perfect substitute for Retardio. I always call it. I always call him Retardio. It's Mustadio. Yeah, Mustadio. I always forget the real name because I just say Retardio because the card is so retarded. And yeah, decent card. You can put it on with Ingus. Enemy attacks. You just use the effect, kill the dual forward. Decent. Double Shantotto. I think nothing to say. You can flash it in with Tama. You punish overextending, stuff like that. Double Jesse. I opted for 2 Jessies instead of 1 because I have 9 targets to search. So break it with Dilitas, use a second one, and you just discard it. Then for the summons, double Hackathon Care.
The summons.
The summons. I summon the summons.
I summon the chair.
I summon the chair.
The summons.
Whoever gets the reference, comment please. Double Hackathon Care. I opted for 2 instead of 3 because Minwood is not a real threat for my deck, I think, because I do flat breaks as except for Rydia.
And Cloud.
Well, Cloud does a flat break as well. And these guys, these 2 guys do flat breaks, and I do not care about chip damage. And most of the time, Rauban is a flat break as well, because I try to use it with 9k with the booster, or 10k with Delitar, or often it's 8k here, 8k, 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 9k. So most of the time it's not a threat, and I wasn't really afraid of backups who can suppress my game plan, so I opted for 2. Because sometimes it's okay to set back the opponent's turn.
I mean, which backup even hurts you that much?
None at all, I think. I think sometimes Yuna H is a bit, let's say, disgusting, but only because of the bounce effect, and I do not really care about that one. So there is not a backup I really need to break. It's just to have a good plan in order to set the game back a turn. Then I run triple Golem and triple Titan. That's pretty standard.
Hate those.
Huh?
Hate those cards.
Yes, I opted for the 6 of those. Golem is just amazing. You just power up your forwards even more, and Titan saves everything. And I think attacking and then saving the forward with Titan, if it gets blocked, or if you want to block and do not have a Golem, you can have a Titan. That's pretty decent.
Yeah, also counters big investments like Behemoth.
Yes, absolutely. Well, Behemoth is just, oh my god. Titan into Behemoth is just broken.
Best feeling.
Well, yeah, that's my deck.
Okay.
As I said, I won round 1 and 2. Round 1 I played against a good friend of mine out of Bremen. It was a fire, lightning, aggro, rush deck, which actually got me to 4 damage or 3 damage, I think, turn 2, which was a bit annoying, but then I had the board and I did Rauban into stuff, and that was pretty easy. Round 2 against Yuna Pain Mill, which actually was really annoying because I never played Mill before. I only read about Mill and stuff like that, but no one really played Mill. And yeah, he milled like 20 cards of my deck, but then I had such a huge board, there was nothing to do for him. Round 3, I played against Earth, Water, winner deck out of Norway, I think it was. This guy went 6-0 through the Swiss. He had a really tough game against me. It was the deciding situation was I had 2 forwards, and I had a Gebrand and Vincent, and he had another Gebrand and a Warrior of Light and 2 cards in hand, and I had a Golem in hand, and he attacked with Gebrand. We were both on 6 damage, and I said, yeah, okay, do it, double the Gebrand, and I keep the Golem for the Warrior of Light attack, because he would be able to trade Vincent and keep his Warrior of Light, and then I do Golem and trade the Warrior of Light out, and then next turn I would have won. He had 2 Leviathan in the break zone, and I think it was 25 cards left in the deck, or 20 cards left in the deck, so the probability of the 3rd Leviathan was really, 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 really low, but he had that one, and so he bounced my forward back and attacked for game. Round 4, I played, I think it was. I just don't remember. I'm sorry. I don't remember. I really don't remember. Oh yes, I do remember. It was.
You played the winner, right?
Yes, it was in round 4. I was thinking it was in round 5. No, but I played the winner of the tournament in round 4. It was a Fire Ice Rush deck with Shelke and Tifa, Gardo, and stuff.
Decklist is gonna be linked down there.
Yes, decklist is down below there.
Sorry for
or
the shake.
the link to the decklists. He got me to 4 damage in turn 2 or
Again.
3 again. And
Kinda deja vu here.
Yes. But he made it a bit smarter, and he then he got his field countered, and then he dealt the 5th damage, and then he summoned. He had like Red Mage and stuff. Then he summoned Renoa, and played Samus as a backup. So that was the moment when there was a timer on the game for me, and he was on 4 damage, and I had 2 forwards. And he attacked with Renoa for the 6 damage, and EX bursted Zerfi, which gave back Gebranth, which I had a Zerfi in the hand, but I wasn't able to play it because he had Haste Tifa in the graveyard, and if I had used Zerfi, he would have played that one and swung for game. But with the EX burst, I could get back Gebranth, use Tama, flash in Gebranth in his turn, and then on my turn I could attack for game, which was a pretty decent play, I had to say. I had Rydia and Gebranth and another forward, and my forwards all had Brave then, so I could attack on the tech declaration, use her effect to kill Lan. He just played in order to block, so I got the game from there. Round 5, it was a mono lightning
You should
deck.
maybe explain that Renoa didn't die.
Yeah,
Renoa.
the most important thing was, I forgot, you're right. Renoa didn't die because he had Duke Lark, which boosted her by 1,000, which actually was pretty nice. There are no words for that situation. It was just amazing. That was everything the game was about. It was so amazing to see that he had the game, but then the Duke Lark, he played, I think it was turn 2, Duke Lark just killed him because my Rydia did not kill Renoa.
You could just say that your EX burst on Seraphi killed him.
Yeah, but actually I had another Seraphi, and I thought about flashing in Seraphi with Tama and using Seraphi, getting back
would have
something.
Probably been the same result, right?
Yeah, I think it might have been the same result because I could have played Gebranth then, and all my forwards would have gained Brave, so Rydia would have the same.
Yeah, same
play.
result.
I think it would have been the same result. Round 5, as I said, it was mono lightning against a good friend of mine as well. He was dominated pretty
It
quickly.
looked like destruction, pure destruction.
Well, kind of. He had his problem was he was doing well, but then Vincent's special killed like the whole board. Never mind.
Yeah.
And then
That's fine.
that's fine. And then the last round, I played against Water Earth. That one didn't matter for me, so I lost it. That's everything there is to say. Then
We're not gonna go deep.
we
into that.
we don't go deep into that one. And then I got into the top 8. And there I played Unarico Pain, Mill, Baltier, Tempo deck, and I was completely
Destroyed.
outspeeded. Yeah, I was completely outspeeded. I tried to... In round 1, I was completely outspeeded. I tried to see as much as I could from his deck. And in round 2, I just were like, here, take all my forwards. And tried to get the pressure on. But there was a turning point in that game. I really don't remember exactly. And I wasn't able to win that one. So, yeah, top 8 with the deck. I'm pretty satisfied so far.
Would you make any changes?
Yes, definitely. I think I would kick out the Fire Cloud, because I think the Fire Cloud is it is good, but though 3 of it are enough with Seraphi. I think I would definitely drop one of the summons here, because
Probably the hackathon, right?
yes, I think Hackathon Care would be dropped, but I'm not sure if both or just one, because I just like the idea of breaking enemy backups. And let's see, I had a different card in mind. Yeah, Yang. I think Yang is nice, and the shorts are really cool, but I really think those four would go out.
My brother was playing the singer.
Yes, and I would add...
Actually, he was.
And I would definitely add the second and third Gebranth. And maybe I would add two of the other Earth summons I just cannot pronounce. The one who says choose a job or a blah, and then everyone is that job.
Hashmalin.
Yeah, Hashmalin.
Well, always called it in English.
Yes, and then I would think about changing Cloud into Warrior of Light. But that would result in drop of one Jesse as well, and stuff like that, so I'm pretty satisfied so far with the deck list, but I will definitely change something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shoutouts now, once for another YouTube channel, Limit Break Berlin. Good guys, really, the winner was out of that team. He is a young player, played the Fire, Ice, Rush deck, whatever. They do videos as well. I think it's in German, but I'm not sure about that. Check it out. I will post that description down below as well. And I hope to see you guys soon. If you like that one, thumbs up, please. We would be happy.
If you did not like
if
it,
you
leave a
did
childish
not like
comment.
it,
Leave a childish comment in the comment section.
please, in the comment section. And a thumbs up, please, as well, because we allow you to do the childish comments.
A childish comment is fine because he wants to put Yang out.
Yes, sorry.
You can't just put Yang out.
Yes, I'm sorry. And yeah, we will try to give you more content soon. And until that, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope we see you guys soon again. And thanks for watching.